Hello YouTube, and I figured I'd make a new video just talking about my current thoughts on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, I've already put about 12 hours into the game, and there's a lot more for me to go, but I figured I'd just make, two videos. One just on my current thoughts on the game and on how far I am, and then the other one will just be after I finish it, my thoughts on it overall as a game. And I would say so far I really enjoy this game. I was pretty excited for it, admittedly enough. I went to the midnight. I got a button and a cool little lanyard, Team Mystic lanyard. Let's see. So far I really enjoy this game. I really like the graphics and everything. I think it has really good graphics for Nintendo 3DS. I would actually say that everything looks a little bit more polished than X and Y, honestly, or at least I think it does. I think a lot of the Pokemon look really good as well. I don't really see one that just sticks out as like really badly designed to me, at least. And then a lot of them are just really interesting abilities and stuff. Like, I'm trying to think of his name. The one where it just like schools together and it's just like it makes one giant fish. I forget its name, darn, that's gonna kill me. But yeah, so I think the Pokemon are really unique and really interesting. I think that overall it's really different from every other Pokemon game in the sense that you're not trying to just collect all the gym badges and try and beat the Elite Four. I really like that. This is almost like the least Pokemon game that I've ever played, if I'm being honest. In the sense that it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so unlike a traditional Pokemon game that it's really refreshing to play. It almost reminds me of Black and White in the sense that it's kind of like starting over in the series, except not starting over, I guess. But I really like a lot of the Pokemon's designs. I like a lot of the Alolan, I like a lot of the Alolan form Pokemon as well. I am using a Alolan formed Grimer on my team just because I really like this design. That is actually the only Alolan formed Pokemon I'm using. Keeping everything else to the newer generation of Pokemon. I like to do that with the new games. I like to only use Pokemon from the new games my first playthrough through, just so that way I can decide what I like and what I don't like from the generation. But I made an exception for Alolan formed Grimer just because I really liked his design a lot. I really like Alola as a region, which surprised me because I don't like beach areas that much. As like my biggest complaint with Generation 3 with Ruby and Sapphire is that it's pretty much one giant beach and you're constantly having to surf and swim, and it's just such a drag. But in this game, they really like fleshed out the world and everything. Like, this feels like a mini world in this game. Like, this game is so big, or at least it feels really big. Like, the scale and everything feels incredible in this game, honestly. And I really like that. I really like how large the world feels. I feel like not a lot of Pokemon games have done that well, where you feel like you're in this world, and I really feel like I'm a part of this world. And another thing that I really like about this game is the story, actually. The amount of, I guess, cinematics, or I suppose not cinematics because there's no voice acting cutscenes or anything like that, but I would call them cinematics because it's unlike a Pokemon game where it uses like different camera shots to put emphasis on a character and then put facial reactions for a character. Is really interesting. It's really great. I really like it, honestly. I hope that becomes like a series standard now because that's a great way of fleshing out the story and fleshing out the characters. I think it works really well. That's another thing about this game. I really like a majority of the characters in it. I like the rival. Okay, I don't like the rival that much just because like the rival is such a nerd, and not even like a nerd in the sense that he's like just a nerd. No, I mean he's just lame. I don't like the rival at all. But I like your character's girlfriend or whatever she's called, or I think her name is Alice or something like that. I really like her. I don't know why. I like the professor. I think he's really cool. I love how he's like a secret like masked luchador, which is really funny to me. I really like how he's married, which is weird because, you know, none of the professors have been married before. I think that that's great, honestly. So I really like the story and everything behind this game. I like Team Skull. I don't know, I find all of the skull puns, like when they call them numbskulls and stuff, I find that really funny and everything. I'm really digging this game so far. This might be one of my favorite games from this year. I don't know if it'll be my favorite game, but I really enjoy it. Another thing is the soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is incredible. I think that it's awesome. It's like, this is the first Pokemon game where the soundtrack like has been really good on every song. Like in a few of the Pokemon games, there are songs that I just don't like and I just turn off the music. But in this game, it's harder for me to find songs I don't like. I think the soundtrack is just great. It's all upbeat and uplifting, which is really cool, which fits like this island theme and how it's supposed to be sunny and everything. I think that that's great. So overall, I'm really enjoying Pokemon Sun so far. I could probably gush for another like 20 minutes about how much I enjoy this game, but so far it's getting a big thumbs up from me. Let's see, all the music, of course, will be used from Pokemon Sun and Moon soundtrack, or maybe just past Pokemon games if I can't find tracks from this one. But yeah, be sure to like this video down below, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to comment if you have any questions. Have a wonderful day, you guys.